Hello, welcome. This is Blockchainbloom, the blockchain educator. I'm Atala Pink, and in today's video, I'm going to talk about that there is a win for MicroStrategy as MSCI keeps crypto treasury companies in indices. Then I'm also going to talk about that Bitcoin was right now rejected by 94,000 US dollar. So what could be next? Also, let's talk about that US crypto market structure bill may be delayed until 2027 and why. Then we have Donald Trump's announcement that Venezuela will be turning over between 30 and 50 million barrels of high quality oil to the United States. And also, when we're talking about Venezuela, where does the 600,000 Bitcoin figure comes from? Yesterday I talked about this speculation and could this be really true? We're also going to talk about the Bitcoin inflow outflow situation when it comes to Bitcoin spot ETFs. So guys, a lot of things in today's video as well. Don't forget, every single day I bring you the freshest cryptocurrency and blockchain news here on Blockchainbloom to keep you up to date. So if that's important, just subscribe to this YouTube channel, hit the like button if you like this kind of content. And now let's do it. Well, first the prices. When we see Bitcoin is up, down actually 0.5%, 90. Oh no, sorry, I have to refresh this one. Yep, now it's better. So almost 2%, 91,720 US dollar. Then we have Ethereum, 0.5% down, 3,208 US dollar. We have the top gainer, Maincore, 4% up, Hype up 3%, Cosmos 1.3%, so no major gains in the top 100. Loser Stacks down 6%, Monta down 6%, and the Render is down 5%. When we're looking at here the Bitcoin candlestick chart, we can see here on the daily that this is a very, very important next level. We should break and stay above it to continue this uptrend, which has just slightly, put it this way, started beginning of the year. But it looks like that again, some longs had to be liquidated, and now we had rejection by this level around 94,000-ish. So to continue this and even have a relief rally where we can actually touch this one, the 50 moving average on the weekly, we do need actually to go and close on the weekly about this 94,000-ish level, in my opinion. Then we can actually continue. Until that, we are just like jumping between here, mostly between like 86 and 94, 3,000-ish. Right, and fear and greed index, we still, just like yesterday, at 49, so in neutral. So now we are not in fear, but it's kind of between right now. And the first topic I would like to talk about is that strategy. One, because it looks like that MSCI keeps crypto treasury companies in indices, and this is an important for the future. For a couple of months now, there was the question that what if, strategy and some other companies could be moved out from, indices because, they holding, crypto and digital assets in big amount. And now here's the announcement that MSCI announced it will keep digital asset treasury companies in the global indices. So shares in strategy rose 5% after Morgan Stanley Capital International decided not to exclude digital asset treasury companies from its market index for now, at least. What will be the future? We're going to see, because probably they're not ready to make this decision. But with this, strategy won some time, and also now this is the situation. And for a while, at least, the question is out, because this was also an issue, because then the stock prices can go further down. Investors would leave strategy if strategy would be removed from indices. But Now, at least this is not a problem. Bitcoin is still hesitating somewhere here around 91,000 US dollar at the moment. So not getting the real bullish momentum, still in a downtrend and sideways trend. But at least for this thing is clear for strategy. If in long term, this is actually a win if you're looking at that. Then, it's the possibility that the US crypto market structure bill will be delayed until 2027. So this is something what a lot of crypto fans waiting for in the United States, and this is basically the US crypto market structural bill. And now it looks like it could be delayed until 2027. So why? The midterm elections in November may cause some Senate Democrats to withhold support for Responsible Financial Innovation Act due to conflict of interest concerns. And according to the reports, TD Cohen's Washington Research Group said on Monday that the market structure registration referred to as a Clarity Act in the House and advanced under the Responsible Financial Innovation Act framework in the Senate was more likely to pass Congress in 2027, with the final implementation potentially in 2029. So, now maybe is some hesitation from the Democrat side. And therefore, maybe to clarify this whole situation, continue with it, we still have to wait for midterm election, which always can bring some surprises. So this is a maybe, of course, but let's talk about that kind of possibility as well. Okay, then now let's move on to Venezuela, because this looks like that Venezuela will give now oil to the United States. And also let's talk about the 600,000 Bitcoin reserve, at least the chance. Is it really true? Can it be true? So let's talk about that. Okay, so first of one thing that the president announced that Venezuela will be turning over between 30 and 50 million barrels of high quality sanctioned oil to the United States of America. And this actually, an important win for the US and for Trump in this situation. Partly the whole thing what happened on the weekend was because of the oil. Yes, there's like the gold and the Bitcoin thing as well, but oil is definitely part of it. But talking about the Bitcoin thing, this 600,000 Bitcoin, as I said yesterday, it's still a speculation, right? So speculation that Venezuela may hold 600,000 Bitcoin has drawn attention, obviously, huge number, particularly as trackers like Bitcoin Treasury Net suggested that the country has accumulated just 240 Bitcoin, about 22.2 million since 2022, right? So huge difference. The 600,000 Bitcoin figure is not based on on-chain evidence. This is very, very important. Rather, it's a mathematical estimate derived from Venezuela's gold sales since 2018, including the 73-ton sale that year, which accounted for about 40% of the country's gold reserve. So, because as I mentioned yesterday, this Bitcoin investment could come from oil transactions, paid in USDT, and that actually moved to Bitcoin. Also, if they really sold gold for Bitcoin or crypto, and then they moved it to Bitcoin. So this is just still a wild guess. It's a crazy number if it's true, but we still have to wait to clarify it. And as this points out, there's no on-chain evidence that they really have it. So yeah, let's see what's going to happen. Okay, and finally, let's check the inflow-outflow situation when it comes to Bitcoin spot ETF. So we have yesterday on the 6th of January an outflow, $243 million US, while we had inflow in the first 2 days of January, trading days, put it this way, which was above $1 billion US, the together. So let's see which way this continues. Let's see also which way Bitcoin is going, because if Bitcoin again now suffering to break through this 94,000 ish, then obviously we're going to see outflows here again, not just inflows as we have seen before. So guys, that's it for today. Don't forget, every single day I'm bringing you the freshest cryptocurrency and blockchain news here on Blockchain Bloom to keep you up to date. So if that's important, just subscribe to this YouTube channel, hit the like button if you like this kind of content. See you in the next one. Have a good one. Bye-bye.